you keep growing old, working like a dog to please other people, and the nature of the deal hides the marrow of the problem. I arrived just in time to leave with a roll of the best tricks up my sleeve. Sweating from my eyebrows, lifting and lugging things. A hungry dog will bark at the slightest thing. Feet don't fail me now, 'cause I'm asleep with a roll of the best tricks up my sleeve. Oh, time moves fast, working on the things you know will never last. Oh, don't get me wrong. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. Well, if the path of most resistance will make you wise to the wrath of deception that fogs your eyes. If a man walks a mile, don't praise his shoes. Well, I'm leaving now, I got nothing left to lose. Oh, time moves fast, working on the things you know will never last. Oh, don't get me wrong. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. So if I lose my faith or objectives in this life, hold me accountable when the judge arrives, and count my blessings before I have to leave with a roll of the best tricks up my sleeve. Time moves fast, working on the things you know will never last. Oh, don't get me wrong. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. Thank you. I think a great deal of people are under the misconception that you have to be rich and famous to be successful. So here's a story of why I think that is incorrect. In year 4 in primary school, me and some friends used to do concerts at lunchtime. We'd put music on and sing along to it, and we'd play air guitar and air drums. And I didn't have the words for it at the time, but I could see that we were adding value to the lives of the other students on their break. I could see that we were giving them a chance to be inspired. So at age 10, a friend of mine discovered some lyrics that I've been writing. And so by age 13, I was up on stage performing. And I was playing original music. So by age 14, I'd bought my first electric guitar. And by age 16, I joined my first originals full-time band. And it lasted for 9 years. I got into my mid-20s, and I realized that something was missing. And I couldn't quite put a finger on it, so I took a break from music. And I needed to learn an important lesson from life. And that is that if you don't value who you are, then nobody else seems to value you either. If you don't value what you do, nobody else sees value in that either. So if you're trying to succeed financially to sustain yourself, you have to find ways to value what you do. So, In my late 20s, after a couple of years break, I got back up on the stage, this time with my acoustic guitar, by myself, out to face the world. And I'm now in my late 30s and I'm still playing music. It supplements 85% of my income. I get to work with some of the most amazing people. I collaborate with artists, I make film clips. I perform at people's wedding ceremonies. And one of the greatest fulfillments that I get out of music is when people clap. Because when people clap, it means that they're inspired. So on the topic of how I define my own success, it was kind of best summarized by a motivational speaker, and it said that success without fulfillment is failure. And I think that's what I was feeling in my mid-20s. I just sort of felt like I was unfulfilled by what I was doing. So then I took that back and I applied it to everything that I did relating to music. So that means taxes, business management, and marketing, and all the grueling, uncreative things. And I applied the principle of fulfillment. So every day I wake up and I look for ways to better everything to do with music, every aspect of it. Even if it's communication, you know, the call that you don't want to make to somebody, but you have to do it. Find a way of making that fulfilling. So once I applied these two things, the value and how to find fulfillment, I realized that I was already a success. And that success began in year 4 in primary school. So if you have a dream or you have a passion, whether you're about to begin or you're already doing it, I guarantee applying these two things and really, really giving it a go, you'll probably find that you're already a success too. Thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to play you one more song. The winds from the west swell from southeast, running out the door with no shoes on your feet. The water's crystal clear, the wind's a little cold, the tide's pushing in as the day is taking hold. There's cars driving past, follow, let's make a pact. Catching fish for breakfast, well, there's nothing wrong with that, 'cause there's never been a better time than now to fall asleep with sandy hair while we pray to the holy cow. Perfect days with a handful of friends. Well, I'll meet you in the morning for some of nature's decadence. The excitement starts to rise. Well, there's fire in my veins, can't you feel it? Adventure hates a coward, but I can't let the problem swallow me, 'cause there's never been a better time than now to fall asleep with sandy hair while we pray to the holy cow. Perfect days with a handful of friends. Well, I'll meet you in the morning for some of nature's decadence. I said I'll meet you in the morning for some of nature's decadence. So mark my words when I say there's nothing wrong with a great escape. and we will find our way by burning the maps and following our fates. 'Cause there's never been a better time than now. Fall asleep with sandy hair while we pray to the holy cow. For perfect days with a handful of friends. Well, I'll meet you in the morning for some of nature's decadence. I said I'll meet you in the morning for some of nature's decadence. I said I'll meet you in the morning. Thank you. Thanks.